Hi, I'm Malcolm McDonald, ex-number 9 for Newcastle United, and you're watching Newcastle Fans TV.
Hello everybody, so yes, we are not at St James's Park, we're at the Stadium of Beep. So we're just going to be talking about yous, because we've obviously been doing filming with Made in China we are, and we thought, we'll grab the opportunity to talk about Sunderland, because we never do it, we never mention them, well I don't personally. So we just want to talk about, like, do we miss the China we are derby? So Elisha, do you miss the China we are derby?
I miss the derby. I mean, it's like bragging rights of the North East, like you go into, work, school, wherever, the day after and the week after, and basically it's like you're trying to be like, we're better than you.
Now some fans are actually saying, they don't miss the derby as much because we haven't actually got a good record in the last, 8 games. Do you think that just softens the blow a little bit because we've got a terrible record? If we were winning games, we'll miss it more?
Yeah, I think if we're winning the games, we'll definitely miss it more. But, it's just like the banter around it's just kind of gone because, we don't have it anymore.
Yeah, and that's a shame. That's what I miss at work, like the banter and stuff, because obviously we've got Mackhams. And just a quick message to the 2 Mackhams on my team: I've been in the stadium like more times than you have this season. Is that what you miss? Is it the after effects of like all the banter and we beat yous and all that sort of stuff?
Yeah, I don't exactly miss the derby itself, but yeah, the bit of banter at the end. Whoever's won, you take give and take, isn't it? And obviously we've lost the last 6, obviously drawn the last one. It could have been 7 if it wasn't for Mitrovic, but I don't really miss it. I think we need a bit of a break from the derby for a few years, I think.
Is that because we've got a poor record? If it was, like I said with Elisha, if the roles were reversed, Newcastle were winning games, would surely miss it more, wouldn't we?
Yeah, I mean, don't get us wrong. I would like to see Sunderland come back to the Premier League maybe in the next couple of seasons, and hopefully we stay in the Premier League and we're going to have the derby back. I mean, at the moment, because they've just been relegated and whatnot, I don't think we're that bothered. We want them to go further into League One and that, as they're not doing too well. But if we can get them back in a couple of seasons' time and get the derby back to St James's and down here at the Stadium of Light, then that would be great. But at the moment, I'm not too fussed. Yeah,
because at the minute, Elisha, it looks like the way things are going, there could be like a double relegation. Yeah. Which, it was great that we went up and they went down. And we waved at them at the escalator. Yeah. Hi! And that was nice. Yeah. But do you want to see them relegated? Are you fussed if they get relegated again?
I'm not bothered. I mean, for North East football, you don't want to see them,
because it's not doing well. It's not just Sunderland. You look at North, like Hartlepool. Yeah. We haven't really got, Darlington have been reformed. Middlesbrough, if you want to class them as the North East, maybe. Yeah. Gateshead is trying to get in the Football League. We're not doing that well, are we?
No, we're not doing that well, and it's like it'll be funny, I think, for a little bit. But if you look at it realistically, it's not good for us as the North East trying to build ourselves on as football clubs. So
you mentioned it's be funny a little bit, but is a little part of you, say if Sunderland went down again, that we need them back, we need to get them promoted, you need them back up?
Yeah, we'll need them back because, at one point we're going to really start missing the derby again. Yeah,
and Sunderland's derby is what Gateshead in a couple of years. So, talking about Sunderland, and when I hate doing it, is Simon Grayson the right man for these lot?
I think Simon Grayson is the right man for the job at the moment.
Is that because they're going down?
No, not more. Well, at the minute they are going down because of the players that they've recruited, but I think there's deeper problems in that club. I think it goes down to the board. The owner wants to sell up, and it's trying to find the right buyer. I think Simon Grayson is the right man to take them forward, but again, it's like our situation. He needs money to be able to bolster the team, to get experienced players that are going to do you well in the Championship, and you've got to have a bit of fighting, grit and determination in the Championship, because there's no easy game in the Championship, and in the Championship they like to fight for every ball, and at the minute Sunderland aren't fighting for every ball, and that's why they're 23rd in the league as it stands.
Yeah, well, I mean, we've seen that last season that the Championship isn't great. I mean, we're playing against a team, we're putting 10 men behind the ball, but I think it was David Moyes who come out and said that Sunderland should have copied Newcastle's model and buy in top-end Championship players, lower-end Premier League. They got 30-odd million for Pickford. Yes, they lost to 4, which was that's a hit for anybody's miss for everybody, isn't it? Sorry. Should have bought better, do you think, the signings? Because, to be honest, not many of them signings I'm like, he'll do well. McGeady, maybe?
Yeah, they haven't got those recognisable names that you would say in the Championship, like a Darryl Murphy. Someone that's been there, done it. You haven't really got a lot of them, and I think that's what they needed. They needed, for that league, as you said, high Championship players, low Premier League players. Yeah.
Middlesbrough, let's quickly talk about them briefly. Is that a derby for you?
Sunderland Middlesbrough?
No, Middlesbrough in general, of Newcastle fan. Is that a derby?
No, I wouldn't say. I think so, because Middlesbrough are more Yorkshire, I would say, than they are North East. Yeah, you probably think Teesside is closer to the North East, but nah, not really. I mean, if Newcastle were to lose to Middlesbrough, I don't think I'd lose sleep over it. Whereas if we lost to Sunderland, I probably would, because it's Sunderland, and we're only 70 miles down the road. And yeah, I don't think I would
probably think 17. But if you go to Springwell, which is still technically the Tyne, and it turns so next door, well, I would say so. Is that the same with you? Is the Middlesbrough just in the Yorkshire side? They're just your cousins, whereas Middlesbrough are like your ex. No, Sunderland's like your ex.
Yeah.
There's a hate there. That's what I mean.
Like,
sorry, I'm not wording that correctly.
I wouldn't say Middlesbrough is a direct north-east rival. Well, they're not, but yeah, I would definitely say Sunderland's a derby, Middlesbrough.
Yeah, I would agree. And I think Gateshead are you're friendly because we want to see Gateshead do well, even though they're on the Tyne, which is it's a bit bizarre how we do want another Tyne side team to do well, if I'm saying that right. Final question for you is both then. North East football, as we've touched upon, is struggling. Newcastle are obviously leading the way. Do we want to see North East football really do well though?
Yes, we do. Like Elisha touched upon, we want to see, hopefully, Newcastle stay in the Premier League, Sunderland to be back in the Premier League within the next couple of seasons. We do want to see Hartlepool get back into the Football League, just likewise Gateshead. We want to see Dalton and South Shields push on, and we really want to make a name for ourselves in the North East, because just having Newcastle in the Premier League, it doesn't just do it very well, because we need to have more competition. You know, we need to have that derby back.
We need to have a more attractive proposition for foreign players, don't we?
Yeah, because you see in the Premier League there's a lot of London teams. You know, there's a lot of teams around Manchester over in the Premier League and the Championship. But again, we need to be that focal point. You know, we need to have a couple of teams in there, you know, back in the Premier League. I'm not saying like Hartlepool and that, but if it gets Sunderland back in the next couple of seasons, I know some fans will think different of what I've just said there, but I think it's important that we'll get them back within the next 2 or 3 seasons.
Quick mention to Blythe as well, because they are actually they're doing really well. Hopefully you see them come up. Are you echoing that? You want to actually, yes, you want to see them suffer a little bit, but you want the whole North East doing well for you, or are you not fussed?
Yeah, of course you want the North East to do well. You know, it's like kind of, if you're from there, you want everybody to do as well as you can. And you know, you've got the 2 Merseyside teams, you've got the 2 Manchester teams in the Premier League, and you know, we've only got 1 North East team. So I think we should, as one of the areas of the country that does love football, I think we should have as many teams up the top there as possible.
Yeah, I only care about Newcastle, if I'm going to be honest with you. I don't care there's other North East clubs. The only North East clubs I want to do well is in the lower leagues, like your Blythes and your Gateshead and your Shields, because the non-league. I'm not too fussed personally about the rest of them. I know that might probably a little bit different use, because I'm Newcastle only, but that's something different we don't normally talk about. Sunderland, obviously we're just down here, as I mentioned before, doing a bit of filming as well. There'll be a vlog if it's not already out already. Check that out. Check out Sharkey, he's vlogging it as well, and Elisha's got her own channel, Elisha FC. Links are in the description. See you later, bye.
We're raising money for the Bradley Lowry Foundation by walking from the Stadium of Light to St James's Park on October 24th. Please help this great cause by donating. The link is in the description below.